I like digging in people's stuff. And not just any people's stuff, dead people's stuff. Excitement comes over me when I'm at an estate sale and I see a cigar or a weathered wooden box, hoping it's a memory box stuffed full of mementos. The possibilities are endless. Family photos from a trip to Japan in the 1950s. Luggage tags, handwritten letters, small figurines, keys, jewelry, drawings, performances attended, ticket stubs. Small boxes inside other boxes, and smaller boxes inside even more. Those are my favorite. Did they curate this experience for me to find? It feels that way. It's enchanting to pull back each layer through paper and objects, a person's significant life experiences. These are all diaries. It's all paper. This box, not this box, just this, and those three pieces right there. I'm sorry about that.
Oops. That's a cool frame.
It is a cool frame.
All right.
So
those three.
This
those two
box
boxes,
is this
yeah.
and this box.
That. And the carpet.
Yeah.
How about $80?
Deal. And the older the experience, the better. I want to travel as far back in time as possible. And it's really time travel. Sometimes there's deeply personal items like hair and rotten teeth. Basements, attics, bedroom side tables, desk drawers, and sewing rooms are usually where these memory boxes sleep when they aren't being pulled out by the owner to physically touch those memories. I'm not looking for anything in particular, and I'm not counting on anything of monetary value. But sometimes I find Victorian gold, silver jewelry, a collection of report cards from the 1930s that fetch good money to pay my bills and to keep this love of treasure hunting going. I'm really looking for a good story, though, told through the objects of the person who hopefully had a life well lived, who tucked these items away to look at from time to time. But now, I'm touching these objects. And these aren't my memories, but am I experiencing what they did in some way? I think so. Do they become in some way my memories? I've never been to Japan to see the sakura cherry blossoms in April. But I've traveled the path through the objects of someone who did. Receipts, travel brochures, and letters written to family back home in the US on exquisite hotel letterhead. I even went to Hiroshima.
A short time ago, an American airplane dropped one bomb on Hiroshima.
In this person's whole life, did they imagine the moment when someone other than themselves, someone who never lived these objects, would peel back the layers of time and memory with such delight and choose whether or not to buy some or all of it? The family managing the dead's belongings may find and keep them, but these boxes I'm going through are the things left behind. I'm just glad they weren't thrown out, because to some, it's just garbage. You probably wonder, as you're looking at all this stuff, what will I do with it? Will anyone buy it? This ephemera and objects has been sitting for months in the studio, waiting for me to do something with. Sell it, collect it, make something with it. Collecting started when I was a teenager, and I discovered junk art or assemblage art. And specifically, I came across Joseph Cornell's shadow boxes and was just so overwhelmed by their whimsical and wonderful nature. I decided that I was going to go to my first flea market and start digging around in boxes full of gears and springs and other odd objects and, make my own version of shadow boxes. And now that I go to estate sales and flea markets almost weekly, I've started thinking about those boxes again. And I've been wanting to make them. And I have started making a few, but this studio, as you can see, is really overwhelming. And over the last 6 months of going to sales and finding a lot of stuff, there's just things everywhere. I really need to get things in order so I can start making these shadow boxes again. The experience of collecting memory boxes has inspired me to keep my own. The contents of this memory box are objects that conjure my favorite memories of people and places. And mixed in are the mementos of strangers who become familiar, and places that don't feel as distant as places I've never been.